What's up, everybody? Praise the Lord, everybody. Praise the Lord, everybody. Did y'all come to have a good time tonight? Oh, my God. Welcome to John Lakin and Friends. My Lord, if it was Sunday morning, I'd say, Big Mighty God did it again. You woke up on the right side of the dirt. So let's give God a praise. Somebody shout hallelujah. Hallelujah to our God. He's wonderful. He's counselor. He's a mighty God. We are glad to be in the number one more time. Amen. Y'all ready to have a good time? I said, did y'all come to have a good time? All right, we're going to lift up some songs of praise. Feel free to jump in. I release you to have a jamming good time. I want you to party like you did 20 years ago. Let's go. For me to live is Christ, and to die is gain. All right, y'all sing good now. I'm ready to praise him. I love you. I love you. Come on, put your hands on it. Hey, say for me to live. For me to live is Christ. Come on, say it. Is Christ. Say and to die. For me to live is Christ. Say is Christ. Say and to die. Say and to die. Live is Christ. Say everybody say and to die. If I just walk the way he wants me to talk the way he wants me to live, you gotta give. Everybody say pray the way he wants me to stay. Everybody clap your hands. Everybody clap your hands. Hey, say for me to live. Live is Christ. Say and to die. Hey, live is Christ. Everybody say and to die. Just walk the way he wants me to talk the way he wants me to live. You gotta give. Everybody say pray the way he wants me to stay the way he wants me to say hand in hand. Oh, if I just walk the way he wants me to talk the way he wants me to live the way he wants me to, you gotta give. Talk the way he wants me to live. The way he wants you gotta give. Everybody say pray the way he wants me and stay the way he wants me. Say heaven I will. Everybody clap go. Listen, we came to encourage you that if you live for Jesus, you will see him again. For me to live. For me to live, every day I'm striving for me to live. My God, for me to live. Hey, everybody say, my God, for me to live. Hey, every day I'm striving to live for Jesus. Because if I live with him, I'll reign with him. My God. One more. Hey, hey. Say for me to live. You better sing tonight. For me to live. My God. Say for me to live. Come on, one more time. Everybody clap your. This is choir music. Come on. For me to live. Let's go. Hey, say for me to. Say and to die. God, my God.
Yeah, yeah. Let's give him the early morning praise, baby. Let's go. It's time to wake up, y'all. Yeah, yeah. Welcome to the early morning praise. Welcome to the early morning praise. It's time to wake up, y'all. Yeah, yeah. Welcome to the early morning praise. Early morning, yeah, 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 yeah. It's time to show love, y'all. Yeah, yeah. Welcome to the early morning praise. Welcome to the early morning praise. It's time to wake up, y'all. Yeah, yeah. Welcome to the early morning praise. Welcome to the early morning, yeah, 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 yeah. It's the early morning praise. It's the early morning praise. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. It's the early morning praise. It's the early morning praise. Yeah, yeah. Oh, early morning praise. It's the early morning praise. Yeah, yeah. Welcome to the early morning praise.
Is there anything too hard for the Lord?
Is there anything too hard for the Lord?
Is there anything too difficult for Him?
Is there anything too difficult for Him?
Is there anything too hard for the Lord?
Is there anything too hard for the Lord?
Is there anything too difficult for Him?
Is there anything too difficult for Him? My God can do anything. My God can do
Is there anything too hard for the Lord?
Is there anything too hard for the Lord?
Or is there anything too difficult for Him?
Is there anything too difficult for Him?
Yeah. Is there anything too hard for the Lord?
Is there anything too hard for the Lord?
Yeah. Is there anything too difficult for Him?
Is there anything too difficult for
Oh, oh, oh,
My God can do anything.
oh, oh, oh.
my joy in times of sorrow. God is my all and all. God is my today and all tomorrow. God is my all and all. He's my protection. God is. He's my all in God is. He's my joy in the time of sorrow. God is. Oh, yes, He is. He's my all in all. God is the joy. And the strength of my life. God is, and God is, God is, God
Hello, Columbia and surrounding areas. Have you heard about the great deal on the Cute Leaf diaper? For $12.99, you get 50 premium grade A diapers, sizes newborn to 5. And for just $78, you can get 300 in a case, all sizes. Now that's a deal. Go to your local Piggly Wiggly for purchase. It's available also online at discountdiaperworld.com or call the number on the screen for same-day free delivery.
Should've.
If you're talking about Jesus, he's a friend of mine. If you're talking about Jesus, he's a friend. He's a friend of mine. The Lord is my shepherd. I don't have nobody here. And I shall not want. I said, the Lord is my shepherd. Ooh, and I shall. I said, what's wrong with him? It's Youth Sunday. Why are we doing this old folk stuff? I wouldn't have a religion. I couldn't feel sometimes. Wish I had somebody from Mason Avenue and Tilson Road. I wouldn't have a religion. I could feel. My God. And if I couldn't say a word, any old saints around here, y'all know what I do. I wave my hand. If I couldn't say take your seats now. We got to move on. Take your seats. I'll have to get that out. It's the Lord's blessings that we now enjoy. That's my dad and granddad's verse. It's the Lord's blessing that we now enjoy. And if I don't wake up in the morning, I wish y'all from the metro, I need some country folk from Dublin and from Albany and Thomasville. If I don't wake up in the morning, don't y'all worry about doing, because everything is going to be all right. Anybody from Middle Georgia, from Augusta, anybody from Savannah, Valdosta, if I don't wake up in the morning, everything. The fire keeps on burning. This 1979, 920 Anthony Road, Macon, Georgia. I can't hold my peace. Somebody lift up both your hands and say, the fire keeps on burning.
Production presents the Quartet Gospel Explosion. Saturday, July 15th, featuring the legendary McDonald Sisters, Jeffrey Newberry in the Gospel Keynote, the award-winning Douglas Singers, Roy and Revelation, also featuring Fossey Boy Johnson and Faber, the McDuffies, Apostle Joe Wooten and Refuge, the Gospel Spiritualettes, Ray and the Gospel Keys, the Boys of Camden, the Singing Crusaders, hosted by Elijah Bradford and Granddaddy Harvey, the Quartet Gospel Explosion, Saturday, July 15, 2023, Lugoff High Auditorium, 1284 US 1, Lugoff, South Carolina. $20 in advance, $30 at the door, $10 children's 6 through 12. Doors open at 3 p.m. Showtime 4 o'clock p.m. Vendors are welcome. For more information, contact Jasmina at 803-846-9872, or you can dial 806-661-468.
Singing when you see me living right. When you see a good God Almighty living right. When you see me living right. You see, Lord, I'm
Roy Entertainment and Columbia's Praise 95.7 FM and 1170 AM presents The Fresh Prince of Quartet. Friday night musical, Friday, August 18th at Gladson's Chapel Missionary Baptist Church, 7156 Cabin Creek Road in Hopkins. Doors open at 6 p.m. with a start time at 6:45. On Saturday, August 19th, the musical continues with a musical gala, The Favor or 40, honoring Harvey Watkins Jr. Also honoring 2 pioneer groups, the Singing Stars and the Cavaliers, at the Wiley Kennedy Center, 1037 Eastman Street in Columbia. Doors open at 4 p.m. Start times at 4:45. It's a musical weekend, Friday night, August 18th at Ladson Chapel, 7156 Cabin Creek Road in Hopkins. Saturday, August 19th, the Wiley Kennedy Center, 1037 Eastman Street in Columbia. 2 great nights, 2 big events, 1 bundle cost $50 before August 1st. For more info, search Columbia's Praise 95.7 FM and 1170 AM Facebook page. Get your tickets at Columbia's Praise Studios, 201 Columbia Mall Boulevard, Wednesday through Friday, 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. and Saturday, 9 a.m. until 1 p.m. For more details, call 803-834-4251.
Tell them what's gonna happen.
Payday is coming.
Ooh, yeah.
Payday is coming.
Payday, I know it is.
Payday is coming.
Listen, me. It's coming. Payday, I know it is. Yeah. Oh, Lord. Me. It's coming. Let me tell you this verse right here. Listen. Put your time in. Payday. Listen.
We've all been there. They just want to explore and have fun. Well, here's something you can clap about, something you can read books about, or just relax and let go. Introducing the all-new Cute Leaf baby diaper. Keeps your baby drier.
resting place, and He had made me glad. That's why I believe God will good to somebody over here. All my help comes from you, Lord. Can I say another word? I'll remind you tonight. So now it's so down and Jesus, you brought me out. I was so sick, talking about little God, would you at? Jesus, you gave me a story to when my head comes home. All my help comes from you now. It was so glad. It's only got 10 minutes. Can I call them up just for a minute? If I could call them up, I dare you to stand up on your feet and just say, thank you, Jesus. What a believer have in here. Somebody ought to lift up your hands and say, thank you, Jesus. You've been good to me. You brought me from a mighty long way. I need to see some hands in here. We need to all just get on one accord real quick and just shout out, hallelujah. If y'all don't mind, can I sing one more before I go back to judgment? Now, anybody here ever had to call on Jesus? If you ever had to call him, I dare you just stick up your right hand while I say these words right here. Whoa. Lord, said I need Jesus all my life. Lord, said I need Jesus all my
What's going on, guys? How y'all guys doing? Let's get ready to do it. Let's get ready to do it. I know some of y'all gotta go. You know we rolling straight on into the podcast. I know some of y'all gotta go, but I got a couple of commercials here I want to play for y'all. We're gonna get started. We're gonna have a great, awesome discussion. Talk about a few things. Got a few sponsors to thank. Got a few programs to bring onto the list. Let you know what's coming up in the near future. Listen, let me know if you can hear me. This is your guy, Todd Mickens. Listen, you have just finished watching Todd Mickens presents the Early Morning Praise, where we bring the best in gospel music between awesome groups, some local groups, some national groups from the area, groups that you've never seen before. I just thank everybody for doing it. We're going to have a quick discussion today. We're not spend too much time, but if you got to go, hey, I understand. We're gonna move on. We're getting ready to get back to that. So listen, I'm gonna play just a few, play some more of the things. I'm gonna play good. I don't even know if y'all. Let me cut that right quick. I don't know if y'all can hear me, but I'm gonna play one more video, one by this young lady by the name of Taylor Vereen. She's a great upcoming artist that you all will be very pleased with. I am so sure of it. You will be very pleased with this young lady. She is I don't even know why can't I? Let me see. Excuse me, guys. I'm trying to multitask here, as y'all see. Let's see if it'll come up now. Nevertheless, if it don't, we're going to move on. Okay, it's not doing it, but yeah. But listen, welcome to Todd Mickens. Let's talk about a podcast. This is a transition part of the podcast where we're getting ready to come on here. We're getting ready to talk about many and anything. Let me go back to the chat and let me thank some people who I have seen in the chat so far. We had a couple people that's showing up. They're not per se speaking in the chat, but they're showing up in the chat. I just want to thank them anyway. First of all, Stanley Roy Latson, y'all know him as the Prince of Quartet. Amen. He has a listen, I'm saying amen like we at church. Yeah, he has a program that's coming up in the near future. Big gospel program. He always have great programs every year. Francina Way is in the house. What's going on, Radio Francina? Cheryl Snell is always. Cheryl probably in Detroit, Michigan somewhere, handing out some flyers or promoting the show. I can tell you what, if you need a show promoted, Cheryl is the one that gets you what you need. Dante Lazarus, what's going on, man? I appreciate you for tuning in. Julia Jacobs, what's going on, Mama Jacobs? Helen Osborne has been in the house. Darian A. House, what's going on? Thank you for tuning in. Carlos Sutton, what's going on? One of the best yoga instructors and guys that can get you stretched out that I know. Go ahead and check him out. Carlos is a good guy, man. Good guy. Craig, what's going on, man? Craig brings us our inspirational word every y'all excuse me every Sunday morning, and we're going to but let's read it because this is a very familiar word. He said, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which you stand, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Well, you know what, Craig, I think that this speaks for itself. I don't want to get too in or not into this one. A lot of people feel like that's not a good saying anymore. A lot of people don't pledge to the flag or the allegiance of anything. So let's just say, hey, we are going into the 4th of July weekend, Independence holiday. So however you celebrate it, just make sure that you celebrate it safely. But again, we're going to go, let me get a couple hour videos in here and I'll be back with you guys soon. But listen, look at, let's listen to this young lady's, and listen, don't go nowhere, okay? Don't go nowhere. All right. Let's watch this real quick. All right. Oh, excuse me. Let's watch this real quick. All right. Okay. Let's try this one more time.
When I was down and out, did not know what to do. So far away from you, and you helped me through. In Him there is no failure. Look to the hills, dry your tears. In Him, get more than you bargained for. In Him, you're more than a conqueror. In Jesus, the victory is mine. Safe all the time when the devil tried to push me under. It was you who came with the thunder. You're my shelter from the storm and the rain. Healed all my hurt and pain. The victory is mine. I cannot be defeated. Although it may be hard, just go and win. The victory is mine. I cannot be defeated. Although it may be hard, just go and. How can I be defeated when all that I do is win? Your name is undefeated. You're really my closest friend. Things may seem kinda crazy, but it's working in the end just because you called me. Now I can rest assured that you will do just what you said. You've come through so many times that numbers just leave my head. Instead of stressing out, I choose to praise you now instead, 'cause I know you got me. The victory is mine. I cannot be defeated. Although it may be hard, just go and don't give up. The victory is don't give in. I cannot be defeated. You will win. Although it may be hard, just go and. I know you're feeling like you're in this all by yourself. And the more that you pray, it seems like things never change. But God promised He'll be with you, cover you to the end. Victory in my heart, victory in my mind, victory in my soul. It's about to overflow. You're more than a conqueror. To Him that lives in my mind, because He lives in my soul. If God before us, who can be against us? We are winners. Yeah, yeah. Victory over depression. Victory over fear. Don't worry, God is here. If you are bound, He will fix it. He will set you free. Don't worry, God is here. Yeah, yeah. Anybody got it? Anybody got the victory? Lay your hands on yourself and say, yes, I got it. I got it. I've got the
All right.
victory. You've got the victory. Victory in my
You
soul.
got the victory.
I've got it.
Yep. Taylor Marine, up and coming, already there, but up and coming singer, has a beautiful voice. I went to school with her family and church as well. And I just wanted to show them some love this morning, guys. Listen, I want to go back to this comment. as we go back to the pledge of allegiance comment right here. So I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to a republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And of course, Francina said good morning. And then Craig comes right back here and says, the pledge we all need to relearn, but we are one nation to God. Now, we could under or dissect or open up, cut open this particular topic in so many ways. But just to stay on a positive note, what I want to focus on is what you just said. We all should be focused on the one nation under God. The nation is lost as a whole. We've got so many different things that's going on. I must say, it's we're getting ready to embark on another election that's getting ready to come up. I tell you, it's every election, every year. Y'all excuse me. I don't care. I don't care who we get in office. It seems like every election, every year, it get worse. Now, listen, I must say, and I hope I don't lose any viewers or whatever here, but I must say, guys, this president we have embarked upon now, I call him Freaky Joe. I don't know, man. I can say this much. I've been watching Joe. America is supposed to be the most powerful country in the world, this and that. We just don't, and I don't know. I think that there needs to be a more health and age criteria on our presidents, I believe. I just don't believe Joe is healthy enough to run our country. Joe acts sick. He talks sick. I don't know if y'all know that he has a condition in his head, or where he has had an operation or something going on in his brain, where when you hear him fumbling a lot, when he be talking and he be, he be like, yeah, because I blah, 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 blah. There's something that's going on medically. This is no joke. This is not trying to throw any weird claims. This is actual facts. He has some things that's going on that, and listen, I just don't think he doesn't exude strength. There is something about a leadership, even in your church, even on your group. Listen, we can talk all the way from groups, from leaders to family. There's nothing worse than a weak head. Okay? There's nothing worse than a weak head. Most of your groups that are successful, whether they're choirs, quartet ensembles, most of the leaders are strong. Their management is strong. When people see their leader, they have a certain respect because of the leader's strength. Most successful churches have strong leaders. So let me say this: if your church isn't being successful, now this could go too focused. Some of the church members get in the way of so much stuff, and you don't want a leader. All you want is the preacher without the leader. I can get that. I guess I can go with that too. But if your church ain't flourishing, that's because you don't have a leader. You have a front person, but you don't have a leader. Right? You got to have a leader. I want to stick to that. Joe is and listen, this is not a political platform per se, but I'm just gonna speak what I feel. We've been bamboozled, ladies and gentlemen, especially those of us that from year to year voting Democrat or Republican. I can speak from, let's just say, from my community. We all many times our parents have told us who to vote for. Our parents have told us that we were Democrat, and vice versa. If you are Republican, most of us probably don't know policies. Most of us probably don't know laws or anything. Listen, we don't know nothing on the local level, let alone know anything on the national level that deal with the country. And I'm gonna go somewhere with this thing here because I see I have some. I have a few comments. Let's see. Tim, let's get you back. Tim, awesome program last week. We still was talking about that program, man. It was Tim. Tim got something real. Gloritha D. Pickney, what's going on? Tim got something that I believe that's going to get bigger and bigger every year with the scholarship program he has given out to the kids, our future leaders of today. Job well done. Cheryl says, I agree with you about President Sapp. Yeah. I mean, and listen, this is not to knock against listen, evidently he has the qualifications or whatever, but I'm learning, man, a lot of our politicians have been bred, and if you know what I mean, you know what I mean. If you don't, you don't. They have been bred and raised for the position. There are a lot of ties. If you go back to the ties of the family of a lot of people that's in leadership position, a lot of these people were already picked to be who they were going to be to some degree many years ago. Many years ago. Whether you all believe it or not, bloodline has a lot to do with a lot of stuff. This is no conspiracy theory I'm talking about here. This is the unadulterated truth. And like I said, I'm not going to get too deep in all that because I know we can go all over the places. But I don't care what nobody say. Our president doesn't exude strength. Our president always looks confused. Our president looks weak. Our president looks dumbfounded. I don't think no one respects our nation. And let me throw this in here. Under the Democratic reign, I must say. Now, I listen, I love everybody, whether you are gay, homosexual, lesbian, thespian, whatever, under this, all that. I love everybody. But according to my belief, under the as you say, under the one God, faith, there are things that I don't believe in and I don't support. I won't disrespect anyone who doesn't believe what I believe, but let me get back to the point. Under the reign and rule and leadership of the Democratic Party, we have allowed a lot of things to become or be pushed to the forefront that we as the Democratic Party, as the one nation under God, I just think that we lost the one nation under God and went straight to the vote. Who can give me the and I'm gonna tell you, if a new group comes up and they become popular, I guarantee you these people that's running for presidents or whatever, especially Democrats, because the Democrats just seem, to me, the Democrats just seem that whoever got more people or a new wave, that's what they pushing. We had a lot of the alphabet community agenda to get pushed under the Democratic movement. And it definitely started with Obama. Now and listen, I was, I tasted the sauce and I ordered a second plate. Yeah, not saying that President Obama wasn't a good president. I'm pretty sure he would have dealt with the same issues anyone else. I just think it's, a lot of things that was passed or presented through the Democratic Party just didn't represent. And this is what's, I don't want to say changing my mind, but this is what gives me different insight, especially when it comes to Trump. Now, listen, Trump is who he is, but and I'm pretty sure Trump got some dirt, because he dirty now. Trump dirty, but Trump seems to, and like I said, maybe he pulling the wool over my eyes, seems to stand upon more biblical principles. And this was the thing that gets me with our churches, community, Democratic Party. A lot of the decisions and a lot of the people that we have voted for and put in place do not per se hold the values of the biblical principles of a lot of things, especially when it comes to the alphabet community and the marriages. And now we got, these people can go in the bathroom, any bathrooms. We got man on man, woman on woman. It's all legal. It's this and that. We got more rights and stuff going on we got more rights being given and more rights given attention to with these newer communities all the way from the and like I said, I don't know the correct what was it, LB, somebody typing in the LBGTQ whatever community. Some of them got more rights and stuff, and the black community have been fighting for stuff for can't even get a bill passed. Do you know, if I'm not mistaken, the Emmett Till hate act or whatever thing how many of y'all are with me, or you kind of follow me? I don't want to get too off. Listen, I'm not a political guy by far. Somebody on here probably can walk circles around me in this conversation, but I can tell you what, listen, America, we in trouble. We in trouble. Let's read. I'm going to go back to Craig's comment. And remember, first of all, this show here on the Todd Mickens Let's Talk About podcast, we talk about any and everything. And it's not to downplay or disrespect or to talk about, whatever comments I make is my opinion. You don't have to agree with them. You don't have to like them. I don't have to agree or like your comments, because after this show, me and you going to smile and go on about our day. And I see y'all next week, right? All right, here we go. I would never want to discriminate against anything or anyone, but being a leader of the free world, there has to be something in place with someone's mental capacity. Yeah, totally. And listen, I just don't think, and I'm telling you right now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls all across the world, whether you want to admit it or not, Joe Biden was elected president only because they didn't want Trump back in office. Simple. It's just simple. There ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. They did not want, and they definitely don't want him in office this term. But I'm gonna tell you something. This is just only my opinion. Lord knows if Freaky Joe, I call him Freaky Joe. Y'all don't, you call him what you want. Lord knows if he gets back in another 4 years. Now, I'm not telling nobody who to vote for and who not to vote for. But if Freaky Joe, let me start calling him Freaky Joe. If Joe get back in another 4 years, guys, we are literally in some serious trouble. Say now, Trump got his way, but I tell you one thing about Trump that he is that a lot of the other ones are not. Trump is who he is 100% of the time. He ain't hiding it. He ain't faking it. What you see is what you get. There's a commercial out there saying that a lot of the black celebrities, a lot of people loved Trump, loving the rappers, all the way from the Oprah Winfrey's. Everybody loved Trump until he started to run for president. And I said to myself, why is that? And I'm gonna tell you why. I believe a lot of things, we as a people, as a culture, we are a follow the leader culture. Because ain't it amazing how all of the rappers, the celebrities, everybody had Trump in their songs. They had, they wanted to go to Trump Tower. They would, man, everything was about Trump. When you said Trump name, you was tying yourself into. And listen, Trump, let it be known, Trump has millions, and Trump has filed bankruptcy. He's done this. Yeah, he got money from his dad and did this. And this thing about the taxes, I'm going to tell y'all something. Yeah, we get so sidetracked when it comes to these taxes. There's a familiar commercial or clip where Hillary is saying Trump has he has done this with his taxes, and he has taken certain loopholes, and everything that she has said that Trump did, and a lot of people say that Trump do with his taxes, and Trump said it during the debate. Yeah, I did it, and you and some of your friends do it too. There are laws, there are stipulations, there are things that are aligned in these laws of taxes. There's businesses, there's multimillionaires. Listen, you and I, we don't make that type of money to get in those type of news. But he said, yeah, these are loopholes and things that I use, and some of your friends, they do the same thing too. So this is where I get kind of like, we throw half the information out. And again, now I know somebody could probably straighten this out and tell me all this and all the ups and downs and where you're wrong because the policies and this is the condition. But the bottom line is most of the stuff that they were saying that Trump was doing with the tax evasion, or rather doing this and making loopholes listen, is you cannot make those type of things if it's not allowed. But I can't use that in my campaign or in my attempt to dog you out if I know that me, myself, and or some of my compadres are doing the same thing. Now, mind you, and I see Craig says this right here. He said, and that goes for both them and Republicans. Yeah, Democrats and Republicans. And there probably would never be a great party, I don't think. Definitely not now. And if you look back at whatever history you know about presidents or Democratic, Republican parties voting, and somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not getting too many comments on it, but voting, you can vote all day long, But the question is your one particular vote even really matters when the election, these major elections are decided off the electoral votes? Let me ask y'all a question, man. And I'm going to take this back to most of the people on here. Craig says, I'm with you. The leaders in both parties are a mental case. Listen, I want everybody to be honest with me on here. Why are you Republican? Why are you Democrat? And give me the truth. Because I'm going to say 98% of us chose the party to vote for based upon our parents or based upon our grandparents. We were told we vote Democrat, we vote Republican. And just give me a couple and listen, I tell you what, we're gonna go to a couple more commercials here because I done got conversation that ain't nobody want to talk about. Craig, okay, Craig says policy is what I vote for. But Craig, all right, Craig, me and you the only ones out on this limb. But Craig, I'm not in a right now Craig state of mind. I understand. But I'm talking about growing up. Did your parents, whoever raised you, and I'm talking to everybody, but Craig is the only one responding. So me and Craig dialogue. when you was growing up, did your folks actually sit down with you and talk policy, or were you guided towards a particular party? Now, once we become adults, of course, we should be able to read in between the lines and pick who we want to pick. But growing up, mainly the first time that we all voted, the first couple of times we voted, most of us, and I just need y'all to agree, y'all don't like these type of conversations. I see. We voted for who we were told to vote for. We either vote. Listen, half the stuff that be on the ballot, we don't know not one heck of thing about. Not one heck of thing about. All we know is straight Democrat, straight Republican. Okay, I can't get no comments, y'all. Y'all don't want to talk about this type of stuff this morning. Listen, let me throw in a couple commercials in here. Let me listen. Yeah, let's take a commercial break and we'll be right back. Hopefully, you guys be ready to have this conversation. All right. I hope you guys be ready to have this conversation, and I'm talking about really have the conversation. All right.
South Carolina, are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for the Mickens family!
Y'all ready? Y'all know what time it is. Do what I want you to do. Come on. Get up out of the seats. Shout to you. Get up. Come on. Get up out of the seat. Come on now. Shout. 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 Get up out of your seat and shout to you. Get up out of your seat and shout to you. Wow! Y'all want to hear a little bit more of that? Let's go one more round. Tell your neighbor, ain't no party.
All right. That's the Mickens Project. Should be coming out very soon. You know, they got their anniversary will be coming up in December. So it's gonna be interesting. They have a project. Maybe the project is gonna come out, be readily available on their next anniversary date, which would be always the second Sunday in December. Let's get a couple more. Let's see where we at. Yeah, let's get a couple more commercials in here.
Production presents the Quartet Gospel Explosion. Saturday, July 15th, featuring the legendary McDonald Sisters. Jeffrey Newberry in the gospel keynote. The award-winning Douglas Singers. Roy and Revelation. Also featuring Bossy Boy Johnson and Faber. The McDuffies. Apostle Joe Woon and Refuge. The Gospel Spiritualettes. Ray and the Gospel Keys. The Boys of Camden. The Singing Crusaders. Hosted by Elijah Bradford and Granddaddy Harvey. The Quartet Gospel Explosion. Saturday, July 15, 2023. Lugoff High Auditorium. 1284 US 1 Lugoff, South Carolina. $20 in advance. $30 at the door. $10 children 6 through 12. Doors open at 3 p.m. Showtime 4 o'clock p.m. Vendors are welcome. For more information, contact Jasmina at 803-846-9872. Or you can dial 806-661-468.
Singing when you see me living right. When you see a good God Almighty living right. When you see me living right. You see, Lord, I'm
Roy Entertainment and Columbia's Praise 95.7 FM and 1170 AM presents The Fresh Prince of Quartet. Friday night musical, Friday, August 18th at Ladson's Chapel Missionary Baptist Church, 7156 Cabin Creek Road in Hopkins. Doors open at 6 p.m. with a start time at 6:45. On Saturday, August 19th, the musical continues with a musical gala, The Favor or 40, honoring Harvey Watkins Jr.
God said it,
Also honoring 2 pioneer groups, the Singing Stars and the Cavaliers, at the Wiley Kennedy Center, 1037 Eastman Street in Columbia. Doors open at 4 p.m. Start times at 4:45. It's a musical weekend, Friday night, August 18th at Ladson Chapel, 7156 Cabin Creek Road in Hopkins. Saturday, August 19th, the Wiley Kennedy Center, 1037 Eastman Street in Columbia. 2 great nights, 2 big events, 1 bundle cost $50 before August 1st. For more info, search Columbia's Praise 95.7 FM and 1170 AM Facebook page. Get your tickets at Columbia's Praise Studios, 201 Columbia Mall Boulevard, Wednesday through Friday, 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. and Saturday, 9 a.m. until 1 p.m. For more details, call 803-834-4251.
Have you heard about the great deal on the Cute Leaf diaper? $12.99, you get 50 premium grade A diapers, sizes newborn to 5. And for just $78, you can get 300 in a case, all sizes. Now that's a deal. Go to your local Piggly Wiggly for purchase. It's available also online at discountdiaperworld.com or call the number on the screen for same-day free delivery.
All right, we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, this seems to be okay, here we go. Let's get back to Craig. Craig says, parents have an influence on everyone, but now we somewhat agree to disagree. We all need to educate ourselves on it. No, Craig. I think what I'm saying is this, because you are totally right. I want to make sure you understand what I'm saying. I'm saying most of the times when your child, or when you turn 18, when I turned 18, whatever age that was legal for you to vote, we were already influenced or already had an inclination of who we should vote for. I don't think many people at the age of 18 really was sat down by their parents and educated and say, son and daughter, I want you to choose for yourself. This is a very important decision of who you should vote for. I want you to take time with all the policies. I want you to understand the Democratic Party. This is what the Democratic Party represents. This is not what the schools taught you now, but this is what and you as a conscious, as a U.S. citizen, is conscious of who you vote, because mainly those first 2 voting sessions, I'm just saying, I don't think young America really pays any attention those first couple times they vote, because they will already be partial to who their mom and dad are screaming at on the television or radio anyway, right? So that's what I'm saying. Definitely, but and maybe I misunderstood exactly what you were saying, but I'm with you. We don't have many people. That's Jessica Brady Pettit. What's going on? Thanks for tuning in. Listen, I think I'm going to have to change up the conversation, because I can't. People are really not. People are really not. They're not feeling it. They just. I don't know. People are like they scared, and I'm gonna tell you why a lot of y'all scared to talk. And I'm not talking politics per se, but because, and this is only my opinion, I feel some of y'all, and I'm guilty, some of us have voted for these people that are in office, and you are ashamed for who you vote for. You didn't really know. All you know is he or she's a Democrat. And let's just throw this out there. Maybe I'll get some conversation now. Whatever her name is, what's our vice president's name? I haven't seen her. I don't know. And let me tell you something that makes me, and we get bamboozled every time. Every time somebody wants the African American vote, I can speak on that. All they got to do is go to a restaurant, pull out a bottle of hot sauce, and say they eating collard greens or some crazy stuff like that. We get so sidetracked as a people. It's a shame. All these politicians have to do is say a couple of slang words or be aligned with some hip hop or somebody, and we are just That's we don't have. I can guarantee you right now. Go to 10 and listen. This is just going to be a test today, right now. Barbara, what's going on? Good morning. How you doing, Barbara? And Craig, I'm gonna come back to your comment. But good morning, Barbara. Right now, a test today. I want you, everyone, all 6,600 of you that's watching, to go up to 10 people of your race and 10 people of the opposite race and ask them, are they Democrat or Republican, and who they voting for? I guarantee you, without a shadow of a doubt in my mind, 80% of the Caucasian are going to say Republican. 80 to 90% of Black America is going to say Democrat. And then whatever the answer is, I want you to say why. That's it. Why? Okay, Craig said agree, but as parent, we should talk to our children. Yeah, definitely. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, when I was growing up, I just know mom and daddy sat in front of the TV, and when the Republican guy got up there to talk, my mom did, man, ain't nobody over here that. When the Democratic guy got up there, even if he couldn't answer a question correctly, y'all know what I'm talking. So y'all don't want to speak no truth here. Like y'all ain't sat at the dinner tables, and we already had an inclination who we was gonna vote for because of our peoples, right? Grace, it's a shame. Might be strong for me, but I did make it a mistake on who I voted for, and this isn't the first time. Yeah, Craig. Thank you for saying. Craig just came out straight out and said I made a mistake for who I voted for. I'm gonna tell you right now. The past 3 elections, guys, I didn't. Now, yes, I got caught up in the sauce. Now, I'm not going to say that Obama wasn't a good president, but I was more or less caught up in the sauce that this could be our first Black president, blah, blah, blah. Now, that second term, I'm going to tell y'all, guys, it was in the bottom of my heart that it was time to move on from Obama. Because I think, and let me tell you how my folks, and I'm not talking about family or friends, but I'm just talking about my folks, my people. We accept anything that people tell us. It ain't nobody on this green earth gonna tell me that when Obama got in office that we didn't expect more things to open up for the Black community. It ain't nobody in here. I don't care. Listen, matter of fact, don't comment. You ain't got to comment because I'm speaking truth today. You say nothing. Sit in shame because I know we thought when Obama got in office, Black folks, people of color, was going to begin to evolve. We thought policies, we thought things was going to open up for the Black community. And they didn't. And you know what they told us? He even said it in so many words. I'm president for all people. And I heard our people, well, yeah, he couldn't just do stuff for us. What? We ain't saying just do stuff for us. We saying listen, but at least do something for us. Now, what he did, and they used they used the Democratic Party to push the agenda of the alphabet community. All the stuff going on, the gay right. And listen, I got it on both sides of the family. Okay, in the family, I love everybody, no matter what you are. I might not love exactly as what you do. I won't disrespect. Whatever you believe is what you believe. But what I expect you to do is to respect what I believe. That's another thing. We can't per se speak against what we believe, but we have to be attentive and walk a straight line according to what they believe. You know, now we got all these pronouns. I don't even know what it's called. I mean, out of school so long. Pronouns, adnouns, adjectives, adverbs. We got to say he, she, her, them, us, whatever. How we addressing people. Listen, God created, and see, this is the principle. What I'm talking about. God created man and woman for the purpose of producing. Simple. Now, I'm not going to say people don't feel a certain way. Okay, now we're going into another topic that could be kind of touchy. But we have the party, the Democrat, and listen, I'm saying this, whatever community has the most population of votes, those are the ones who attention or they are gravitating to. And to be honest with you, I don't even think most of them care about the alphabet community and the things that they want. All they want is their votes. And it's a shame that I can't, you can tell me who you are, but I can't tell you who you are off of what I see. Now it's whatever you identify as. Okay. I identify as a man. I identify as a woman. I'm, where in the world, with the times we're living in, that men could just go into whatever bathroom they wanted to. Women could just go into whatever bathroom they wanted to. You're young. And see, this is the thing that I want, those who agree to those type of things. Most of them probably don't have kids, or maybe they pedophiles that deal with that stuff themselves. And this is the topic. Let's talk about a podcast. These are solely my opinions. You don't have to agree with it or not. But most of them don't have kids, or their kids are already grown, or they dibble and dabble in that crazy stuff anyway. They don't have those young daughters or those young granddaughters or young grandsons that's going into these bathrooms. I mean, you're not going to tell me you as a man or woman or a parent do not feel some type of way. Well, normally you could be at an establishment of a football game, basketball game, McDonald's, Burger King, someplace, and send your 7-year-old daughter, because there's a point in time where parents stop going in the bathroom with their kids. Let's just be honest. Let's just say 8 to 10. You're not going to tell me if you see this big, rusted, crusted somebody that ain't of the same sex going in that same bathroom, and you just feel comfortable. And listen, I don't make that. Boy, y'all really ruffling some fellas. First of all, and listen, I'm looking at these numbers, and boy, we talk about y'all. Do the community get scared to talk about this type of stuff? Because the viewers have dropped. Weldon Thompson, what's going on? The viewers have really, really dropped. I get it. But y'all know where I was going. You can't tell me you feel some type of way, or you don't feel some type of way when you sending your young daughters and granddaughters into these bathrooms, and everybody can just walk in there. Truth of the matter is, a lot of these people that's making decisions, they have bodyguards, they have secret agents. Secret service people that work for them, that's protected. Their kids go to private schools. They don't have these issues. They got the big house on top of the hill. They're not going in the public school systems, or they when they do go out and about, they are protected. Somebody is with them 100% of the time. Or like I said, their kids are grown. And a lot of these people that are making these decisions, they don't have kids, and they don't want kids, because they don't want kids to hinder their ability to pursue these careers in politics. Because let's be honest, a lot of these politicians ain't got a lot of kids. They, matter of fact, them jokers will stop having kids. Oh no, I can't have no more kids because I become sudden. I got to move around. I ain't got time. Most of these politicians probably ain't even raising their own kids. Well, y'all ain't got I see what it's, all right. Craig says, I don't like associating myself with the party as I vote strictly on policy. With that said, I can't agree in totally with either party. Okay, I understood. Understood. Everyone is scared because they don't want to offend anyone. This is so sad. I have my opinion and you have yours, but just because we may not, yeah, right. Just because we don't agree doesn't mean. Listen, Craig. If Craig tell me right now, Todd, man, you wrong, bro. You just totally wrong. You way off schedule. I think you're wrong about this. You know what I'm gonna say to Craig? Hey, man, I appreciate you. Hey, all right, well, okay. And I'm saying, hey, Craig, man, I love you, man. I know you got to get ready to go, man. Hey, tell everybody at the gym. I said, hey, see you next week. See, that's the problem. We don't want to talk. There is nothing wrong with a difference of opinion. The good brother Ron says, amen, brother. Blessed Sunday morning to you, Pastor, and happy for appreciate you. Happy 4th weekend. Like I said, maybe I need to change the dialogue because listen, we okay. Welcome to the Todd Mickens Let's Talk About It podcast. Well, we talk about it and everything. Let's move on. Listen, Independence weekend. I guess I can't say weekend because it's on a weird day. But listen, you guys, make sure you celebrate and do this for me. Do this for me, guys. When we out here with these firecrackers, fireworks, I didn't know the severity of people who have been in wars. That had a PSD or whatever the thing. Excuse me for saying it wrong, but I have some friends, neighbors that really have a hard time, especially at night when these fireworks and stuff start going off. I would suggest instead of doing it in your neighborhood, if there's a park or somewhere you can go watch it yourself, watch with your family, do that, but nowadays you can't tell nobody what to do. And, people, if you want to go out and spend $300-400 on something, you're getting ready to pop it. It's going to go all out of the yard and go in other people's yard. And listen, don't be popping fireworks and stuff all up in other people. Pop them in your yard, so you can clean up your yard. I can't stand when people just pop fireworks, hitting other people's houses and all type of stuff. Go out in the road, and put it on your side of the street. When y'all start popping these firecrackers, put them on your side of the street. Yeah, put them on your side of the street. Amen. There's a need to think. Yeah. Not telling you guys not to celebrate, but just remember others as we do celebrate the 4th. I'm going to bring up real quickly. You guys know I'm an advocate for E2M. E2M is now having their signups, and I'm just going to tell y'all because I don't want to seem like I'm beating the dead horse. But everyone, just go to www.e2mfitness.com. This is an awesome 8-week program that has been set up by a young man by the name of Jeffrey Spoon. The program is Eager to Motivate. He has an awesome full from the top of the bottom workout system. We have the mental health aspect. We have a mental health coach that talks to us every Monday and Thursday. Dr. Reese, she's a licensed therapist. We have 3 certified chefs that come on and talk you through your meal plans. They also we have doctors, ones that tell you when your body start changing because of the different foods that you're eating, to talk about your gastration cycles and all type of stuff. We have postpartum moms in here who do workouts and help out with the mothers who have just had babies, either going through the process of having kids and their bodies are changing. We have spin bike coaches. We have treadmill coaches. We have yoga coaches. We have step aerobic coaches. We have Zumba coaches. We have HIIT circuit coaches. We have every aspect of exercises and fitness that you need, and it's a private group. We are now almost 200,000 strong. Only requirements to be a part of this group, of course, is that there's a fee, a price. There's a fee and a price to anything. Amen. Amen. Because you going to church, you're gonna pay something today, right? Anyway, yeah. But yeah, if you want to change your life, if you want to head in a different direction, I want y'all to think real quick. $320. What was the last thing that you spent $320 on? And I'm talking about whether it's a total from food, gas, purse, socks, drawers. I don't care what it is. What was the last thing that you spent $320 on? That you could have used. What I want to say is $320. Guys, listen, if you ain't careful, you'll spend that in a week just on fast food, just on buying nothing. This is an 8-week program where you can spend $40 for 8 weeks to become a part of one of the best fitness programs out there. The only fitness program that can possibly even tap into the level of this program is Peloton. Maybe Peloton. And this is no knock against any established gym. Listen, I promote going. Listen, go to all the gyms you can, but you need to have a program. Some people do just fine going to the gym. But let me say this here now. Because I know some of y'all go to the gym. Some of y'all parents, sisters, brothers, some of y'all go to the gym. But have you gotten tired of going to the gym and you still just ain't like really getting those results? You going to the gym, you sweating, you quote unquote getting stronger, you learning techniques, you're doing what, but you're not really getting, I can guarantee you right now, and I put this on anything. Whatever gym you're a part of, whatever fitness group you're a part of, if you go through this 8 weeks program, you will see on a scale of 1 to 10 change. I'm going to say no less than an 8 compared to how long you've been struggling at this gym. I've been a part of many gyms, and I have gotten better in a lot of gyms. I've gotten stronger in a lot of gyms, but there's just certain aspect of my life. I'm like, man, I'm working out, but I just can't seem to get across this little hump. I've seen people have some transitions in gyms, and I'm like, man, they looking awesome. They looking good. But if they was to be a part of this program, they would have been reached the goal or would be surpassing the goal. And I'm gonna tell you what, because I had this problem. Excuse me. Ruby Glenn, what's going on, Ruby? What's going on, Ruby? How you doing? I had this problem. C Divine Allah, what's going on? I had this problem. When I'm with an organization, a company, a business, I'm like with them with like all the way to the end. I'm just I'm like this. I'm put like this right here. I feel like if I'm a Burger King guy, I ain't going over to McDonald's even if I'm hungry. Y'all understand what I'm saying? So a lot of times we become part of gyms, or we become part of fitness organizations or family, and we feel obligated to the people, the gym, or the facility not to go outside of those four walls, not to go outside of what we've been. And listen, I'm gonna say this: if you or somebody you know is a part of a gym or gym, and they are telling you not to experience other things, then you need to back away from that. Because if the gym owners or whoever trainers are confident in what they are doing, they wouldn't mind you going, because you can go out into the element of other people's workspaces, other people's fitness programs or whatever, and you can add on and bring back to them to help out, or you can add on to. I can guarantee you right now, your coach, your fitness person, whoever they are, they don't just work out or do what they got to do. They're going to get teaching, they're studying, they're doing other things outside of the four walls that you walk into. You understand what I'm saying? Now, that's why in our fitness program, Coach Jeff, we all encourage. Now, I tell people once you get into the program, you see for yourself whatever you, especially when it comes to the spending the money. Now, if somebody let you come to their gym for free and listen, more power to you. I would do it too. Okay, but when the push comes to shove, Jeff, listen, go to do whatever you do. Go to your gym might not have all these elements that we have, but nobody. I see people who are still members of the gym that I left, and I see them in the program. And when I see them, I don't be like, "Hey, I see you still over there." No, I be like, "Hey, what's going on? How's everybody doing over there?" Boom, boom, boom. And they're like, "Yeah, y'all doing good over here. We just listen. Hey, we tell everybody. We say, hey, boom, boom, boom. We're trying to add, huh? Yeah. If and again, I'm loyal to a T, man. I'm like, yo, listen, I eat Burger King. I don't want no McDonald's. And I can be hungry. I don't want no. I'm just using this as an example because I can't remember last time I've been to Burger King, McDonald's. But and I think, no, I know for sure. I know for sure. Yeah, Craig, I like that right there. Craig said, "How do you learn if you don't look elsewhere?" Yeah, awesome. Thanks, sweetheart. Put it up there. Then my wife just brought me my hot coffee. My coffee is hot as hell. Brought you from Spencer CEO. A little hot this morning. But yeah, my last thought, man, I got sidetracked. But yeah, fitting. I mean, this is, and I ain't gonna say it's a ploy. All right, Craig. Tell everybody, I say, hey man. But we go to these gyms and we get befriended by the owners, we get befriended by the trainers, and got it, and it's smart business. You know, get close to the people, make them feel like family. You know, because if I'm a part of your team and I even think about leaving, they want you to feel guilty. Like, oh man, I can't leave. I got to stay here. Your gym, your trainer, your fitness instructor should encourage you to reach out and explore and to learn more about it. But listen, back to e2mfitness.com. It's an 8-week program where, matter of fact, let me just bring it up. Let me just bring it up. You bring it up. I'm gonna share screen and we're gonna go through it real quickly. And I'm just gonna go through some of the stuff that it offers. I'm not gonna play the videos and all that. Yeah, I'm not gonna play the videos. Let me share screen real quick. Let's go here. All right. So I just want to make sure y'all can see. Let me go go there for yourself. Anybody interested in e2m.com, just simply Essie Gunn. Hey, Mama Gunn is in there, I believe. Yeah. Listen, all you have to do is just hit me up in my inbox and just ask me, by e2m.com. Even if you don't join, just listen, go here. Go to www.e2mfitness.com. Matter of fact, let me do this. And let me show y'all, especially for those of you who are in the Columbia area, because I meet up out at the park once a month. We have an awesome workout with our Columbia community. And I'm going to see if I can find some pictures just to kind of give y'all it's a family affair. It's a family affair, man. Yeah, this would be good right here. Just show y'all right here. And then we're getting ready to get out of here. I'm getting ready to go. Let me see what y'all can see. Can y'all see? All right. We're gonna go ahead and shut it on down. When they say we go to this commercial here for Discount Diaper World, and maybe another one, then we're gonna leave.
We've all been there. They just want to explore and have fun. Well, here's something you can clap about, something you can read books about, or just relax and let go. Introducing the all-new Cute Leaf Baby Diaper. Keeps your baby drier.
Roy Entertainment and Columbia's Praise 95.7 FM and 1170 AM presents The Fresh Prince of Quartet. Friday night musical, Friday, August 18th at Gladson's Chapel Missionary Baptist Church, 7156 Cabin Creek Road in Hopkins. Doors open at 6 p.m. with a start time at 6:45. On Saturday, August 19th, the musical continues with a musical gala, The Favor or 40, honoring Harvey Watkins Jr. Also honoring two pioneer groups, the Singing Stars and the Cavaliers, at the Wiley Kennedy Center, 1037 Eastman Street in Columbia. Doors open at 4 p.m. Start times at 4:45. It's a musical weekend, Friday night, August 18th at Ladson Chapel, 7156 Cabin Creek Road in Hopkins. Saturday, August 19th, the Wiley Kennedy Center, 1037 Eastman Street in Columbia. Two great nights, two big events, one bundle cost $50 before August 1st. For more info, search Columbia's Praise 95.7 FM and 1170 AM Facebook page. Get your tickets at Columbia's Praise Studios, 201 Columbia Mall Boulevard, Wednesday through Friday, 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. and Saturday, 9 a.m. until 1 p.m. For more details, call 803-834-4251.
All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. It's time to go. If you want to leave, go ahead and leave, baby. Because I got to leave too. We getting ready to get out of here and get ready to start our Sunday morning. I love you guys. Appreciate you tuning in. Thanks again. Y'all hit me up.